Alongside Jesse Simonton, I'm Austin Price for the S&P Stock Report. Stock up for you this week.
Stock up. Tennessee's 0-2, but the fan base just doesn't quit. I mean, their resiliency is legitimately insane. I mean, it's the fact that coming off a historic loss to Georgia State, they bounced back, fill up Neyland Stadium, 90,000, loud, proud, engaged from the start. First play BYU has on offense. Tennessee's fan base is going so crazy.
Yeah.
They forced a false start. Now, we'll see what that engagement's like, this weekend for a nooner against Chattanooga. For them to continue to pick themselves up off the mat when the program hadn't given them a ton to cheer about, it's impressive.
Stock up for me this week, the glue guys. Talking about Austin Pope, talking about several different guys, including two guys on defense that Jeremy Pruitt touched on Monday, Theo Jackson, Latrell Bumpus. Those guys have continued to do everything the coaches have asked them, started to see the fruits of their labor pay off, especially Bumpus. 2 big sacks on Saturday. They need more from those type of guys because these freshmen, you can't count on them week in, week out just to set the world on fire. They need some of those older guys to make some plays. Stock down for you.
Stock down for me has got to be quarterback Jaron Carantano. I know this is 2 weeks in a row for him, but it's 2 bad games in a row for the junior. He nearly threw 3 or 4 interceptions on Saturday. Pruitt lamented the fact that he kind of missed some big shots, especially the one to Jawan Jennings down the middle of the field at the end of the first half. Could have given Tennessee a big touchdown. They come out the first half with the lead. First drive of the second half, he throws into triple coverage with 2 other receivers wide open. Strange. It's been an odd regression for the junior quarterback. They need him to bounce back. Jeremy Pruitt backed him, which was notable. Said if anyone has been around the program for the last 6 months, number 2 is basically their best option. They need him to play better on Saturday.
Stock down for me, Tennessee's bowl hopes. I mean, when you look at everything considered, Tennessee trying to get to 6 wins, they're going to have to go at least 4-4 in conference play. Can they do that, Jesse? I just don't think so. I just think that they're going to struggle to win games, in the conference. They might, surprise 1 or 2 teams, but unless things dramatically improve, the thought of getting from, 2 and 6 a year ago where they had wins over Kentucky and Auburn to 4-4 this year just seems so far-fetched. Let's go stock stagnant.
Both lines of scrimmage.
Both lines of scrimmage. I agree with that because at the end of the day, you don't know what you have. Is it fool's gold that Tennessee's defensive line improved some on Saturday? Is it fool's gold that Tennessee's running game all of a sudden clicked and they ran for over 200 yards against what was a 3-man front?
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. I think both are so difficult to evaluate because of the scheme that BYU was running. On defense, they were running a 3-3-5, so Tennessee always had the numbers advantage out to the edge, played a lot of 12 personnel with 2 tight ends, and yet when the offensive line needed to gain a foot or a yard or get a 3rd or 4th down, they were unable to do it. Marcus Tatum set them straight up. We got to be better. We got to finish. They did not do that. The defensive line's kind of the same way. Can they get more pressure? Can guys around Latrell Bumpus and Greg Emerson start to perform more consistently?
That's stock ups, stock downs, and stock stagnates. He's Jesse Simonton. I'm Austin Price for the S&P Stock Report.